I don't have that. But am able to get calcium. And when I see something that can cause somebody to doubt, does it work or not? That's something that will make me dig in and find out, is this something to is this something that should be acted on in any way? And so that's why I went through and read this paper. And then I went through the references for that paper, specifically the ones that the author said that I got this conclusion from this paper. That's what made me dig in. And so just for the simple fact of if it's making me question what's going on, I'm sure if anybody else were to read it, they might come to the same conclusion. Are they willing to put in the work, though, or are they just going to give up? I don't know. So I decided I would like to talk to somebody about this.
Yeah, and it's so awesome to hear you say that you read an interesting scientific paper and then you actually went and read the references from that paper. That's pretty next level. And I wish we all had the time and interest in doing that. But unfortunately, I think we know that folks in the community tend to stay pretty busy and task saturated. But I'll just foot stomp you on that, because there have been so many times when I'm reviewing an article that gets submitted to a journal, and I'll do exactly what you did and find out that whoever submitted an article to us maybe took what I would generously call liberties with the conclusions of the articles that they cited, i.e. fraud, and even including some of the PhD dissertations that we review as faculty. The same thing ends up coming true, and that is certainly not a good way to start your academic career. But it is incredibly insightful how often that ends up happening, that someone posting on social media posts perhaps will make accusations about conclusions from references that are in no way, shape, or form true. And that is a concern. So this particular article, really an interesting one. And does it apply to our practice? Well, in my mind, the question should always be, how does this apply to me? And you guys, the operational medics, did a really great job, I think, kicking me in the back a number of years ago at SOMA, because it was really, as a young AMED officer supporting you guys, it's kind of directionless. And somebody said, yeah, well, it's really easy. You just ask yourself, how does whatever you're doing support the operational soft medic out in the field? And that is a really easy mission set and guidance to take. So for this particular article that you chose, it is talking about hyperkalemia or high potassium in CPR, etiology of losing too much blood, or hypovolemia.